Okay, good evening everyone. I'd like to call to order the special meeting of the Naperville Park District Board of Commissioners. It is December 13, 2016, 6:30 p.m. Jackie, please take the roll.
Sure. President Danner?
Here.
Vice President Riley?
Here.
Commissioner Egan?
Present.
Commissioner Ensign absent. Commissioner Heidi absent. Commissioner Todd?
Here.
Commissioner Young?
Here.
Okay, I would like to entertain a motion to open the public hearing on the 2017 budget and appropriation ordinance number 898.
So moved. Second.
This is a roll call vote. Jackie, please take the roll.
Commissioner Young?
Yes.
Commissioner Todd?
Yes.
Commissioner Egan?
Aye.
Commissioner Ensign absent. Commissioner Heidi absent. Vice President Riley?
Yes.
President Danner?
Yes. Quorum being present, I will now call to order the public hearing on the 2017 combined annual budget and appropriation ordinance. The budget was prepared in tentative form and made available to the public for inspection for at least 30 days at the administrative office of the Park District on the district's website. A notice of this budget hearing was published in the Daily Herald on 12/6/2016 in accordance with the requirements of the Park District Code, and a notice in compliance with the Open Meetings Act was also prepared and distributed in accordance with all legal requirements. The purpose of the hearing is to give the public an opportunity to be heard with regard to the planned budget and appropriations for the coming fiscal year. Once public comments have been received, the board may immediately comment or reserve its comments to when the ordinance is formally presented for board consideration. The hearing is now open to any questions from the audience. Are there any questions from the audience? Okay, hearing none, I would entertain a motion to close the public hearing on the 2017 budget and return to the regular business of the meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, Jackie, please take the roll.
Sure. Vice President Riley?
Yes.
Commissioner Todd?
Yes.
Commissioner Egan?
Aye.
Commissioner Ensign absent. Commissioner Heidi absent. Commissioner Young?
Yes.
President Danner?
Yes. Okay, we will now move on to matters from the public. Jackie, is anyone from the public sign up to speak?
There is no one.
Okay. We will then move ahead to updates and reports. First report is the Finance Committee update. Commissioner Young.
No, there is no update.
Okay, thank you. Next, the Legislative Committee update. Vice President Riley.
The Naperville Park District Legislative Committee met with Representative Grant Worley and Senator Mike Connolly, the 41st Legislative District Office in Naperville on December 7, 2016. Senator Connolly and Representative Worley provided an update on the state budget situation. Addressing the deficit will require a multi-level approach, including trying to reduce property taxes and layers of government. Local governments need to examine every expense category, look for more efficiency in their operations, ask constituents about service levels they expect, and articulate the case that their unit of government is providing these services efficiently. Executive Director McGurry reported that the Fort Hill Activity Center is serving seniors, kids, families, adult fitness participants, and those with special needs. New programs like youth basketball are full, and the center is functioning as we hoped it would. Going forward, the Park District is focusing on maintaining what we have. We'll survey the community in 2017 to ask what residents think is important for the Park District to provide.
Thank you, Vice President Riley. The next report is the Parks and Recreation Committee update, which is also you.
The committee will meet this Friday, December 16th at 10 a.m. in the Fort Hill Activity Center.
Okay, thank you. The next update is the Executive Director update. Executive Director McGurry.
Thank you. Thank you, President Jenner. A couple things to talk about. The 2017 winter program guide was delivered to Naperville residents beginning November 30th. Additional copies are now available in our facilities, or you can access it 24/7 online at napervilleparks.org. Registration for the winter programs, including winter break camps, is now underway. Registration for spring youth soccer and Naperville Premier Soccer began today for girls and begins tomorrow for boys. The Riverwalk Cafe is closed for the winter months of December, January, and February, except for limited hours on winter weekends during peak sledding times on Rotary Hill. And regular hours will resume in early spring, weather permitting. We actually were open last weekend and did okay. I mean, probably gonna take some time for people to realize, although we have some signage up at the top of the hill that we're there, but obviously, as you might expect, a lot of coffee and a lot of hot chocolate. So that's a good thing. Just keep an eye on the weather coming up here now over this weekend, although I don't think there'll be too many people sledding. If the weather forecast is correct for Sunday, and Sunday night especially, 25 below zero. They should get an award. They should actually go out there and just hand somebody an award if you're out there sledding. You're nuts. Also, just a reminder, the Park District skating areas and sled hills are available when weather conditions allow. We just opened up Nike today. Check out the weather cancellation tab at napervilleparks.org for updates on the status of skating areas and for a list of sled hills. Santa House on the Riverwalk in downtown Naperville is now open to the public. Come and visit Santa every day from 4 to 8 p.m. Increase your odds if you see him every day. You can get something. On weekdays and from noon to 6 p.m. on Saturdays and Sundays through the 23rd of this month. Admission to Santa House is free, with the option of purchasing photos with Santa for $8 each or 2 for $15. Special thanks to Woody Buick GMC and many other area sponsors for their support of this festive holiday event. Tickets are now on sale for Seussical, the musical presented by the Magical Starlight Theater. The show will take place on Friday, January 13th through Sunday, January 15th, and the following weekend, January 20th through the 22nd. Tickets are $10 in advance, $12 at the door on the day of the performance. You can purchase tickets at napervilleparks.org. All performances will be held at the Naperville Central High School auditorium. And last but not least, this is our last meeting in this building. We will be convening over at Fort Hill Activity Center, moving forward for the second meeting of each month. We're over at City Hall for the first meeting of the month, so the second meeting of the month will now take place at Fort Hill. That's all I got.
We'll miss this place. All right, let's move on to the approval of the treasurer's report.
Move to approve the October 2016 Treasurer's Report.
Second.
Any discussion? Jackie, please take the roll.
Sure. Vice President Riley?
Yes.
Commissioner Todd?
Yes.
Commissioner Egan?
Aye.
Commissioner Ensign?
Yes.
Commissioner Heidi absent. Commissioner Young?
Yes.
President Janner?
Yes. Next item is the consent agenda. Are there any items to be removed from the consent agenda?
Move to accept the consent agenda items A through J. This is a roll call vote.
Second.
Any discussion? Jackie, please take the roll.
Commissioner Todd?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Vice President Riley?
Yes.
Commissioner Todd?
Yes.
Commissioner Egan?
Aye.
Commissioner Ensign?
Yes.
Commissioner Heidi absent. Commissioner Young?
Yes.
President Janner?
Yes.
Move to approve the consent agenda as accepted. This is a voice vote.
I
Second.
would recommend you do a roll call vote since there's travel reimbursement on it.
Okay. Okay. For the second as well? Okay.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, Jackie, please take the roll.
Vice President Riley?
Yes.
Commissioner Todd?
Yes.
Commissioner Egan?
Aye.
Commissioner Ensign?
Yes.
Commissioner Heidi absent. Commissioner Young?
Yes.
President Janner?
Yes. Move on to unfinished business. First item under unfinished business, approval of the 2017 budget and appropriation ordinance number 898.
Move to approve the 2017 budget and appropriation ordinance number 898 in the budgeted amount of $44,817,272 and the appropriated amount of $49,299,004.
Second.
Any discussion? Jackie, please take the roll.
Vice President Riley?
Yes.
Commissioner Todd?
Yes.
Commissioner Egan?
Aye.
Commissioner Ensign?
Yes.
Commissioner Heidi absent. Commissioner Young?
Yes.
President Janner?
Yes. Next item is approval of the 2016 tax levy ordinance number 899.
Move to approve the 2016 tax levy ordinance number 899 totaling $19,936,696.
Second.
Any discussion? Jackie, please take the roll.
Vice President Riley?
Yes.
Commissioner Todd?
Yes.
Commissioner Egan?
Aye.
Commissioner Ensign?
Yes.
Commissioner Heidi absent. Commissioner Young?
Yes.
President Janner?
Yes. Move on to new business, discussion items. First discussion item, Brad?
Yes, at the January meeting, we'll be bringing to the board the independent contractor agreement with Illinois Shotokan for karate construction in 2017. This is an annual contract that we review and then bring to the board for consideration. The payments to Shotokan are based on enrollment within the programs, and because those payments do exceed $20,000, typically each season. That's why we bring it to the board for your approval. So that will be brought to the January 12th meeting for your consideration.
Okay. Any questions on that? And the admin building agenda item?
Yes, as a follow-up from earlier update with the Naperville Park District Park Board, as a 2017 capital improvement project, we are looking to add fiber optic cable connection from the admin building to the ARRCC building to the Riverwalk Cafe in Centennial Beach. As mentioned earlier, we started working with the city of Naperville versus going out to bid. We ran some numbers based on unit pricing, unit pricing. And as we're working with the city of Naperville, we identified that the bid pricing came in at about $130,000, $150,000. City of Naperville, they identified they're much more streamlined. They have a lot of infrastructure in place. They can provide us with the same type of service for about $127,000. We've been working with legal counsels and staff. We had a discussion with city staff last week, and we're hoping very soon to bring an amendment to the existing IGA we have with the city for fiber optic cable at Fort Hill Activity Center, not Park Central Maintenance Facility. The amendment we're looking to bring to the board sometime in January. We just want to let you know as your update and preparation, so when you see it in the packet, that's what we're looking to do. And then the intent is to execute the work this coming spring in 2017 and have everything operational before the summer program season of next year.
Omar, any concerns about any of that? Or?
No, it's actually really great that they reached out and wanted to continue the agreement. We were looking to apply for permitting and all that, and they actually reached out and said, we're willing to work with you on this. And it was really great. And really, I think the testament is the connectivity that we've gotten at Fort Hill. It's been a very stable, very good experience for customers and staff, and we just want to keep that going forward.
Okay, great. Any other questions on that? Okay, move on to future meetings. As was mentioned, this is the last meeting of the calendar year. Next meeting will be January 12th, 2017, 7 p.m. in council chambers. The next meeting after that will be January 26th, 2017, 6:30 p.m. again at the Fort Hill Activity Center in the multi-purpose room. Next agenda item is executive session.
Move to adjourn to executive session to discuss land acquisition under 2C5 of the Open Meetings Act.
Second.
Jackie, please take the roll.
Sure. Commissioner Ensign?
Yes.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Vice President Riley?
Yes.
Commissioner Ensign?
Yes.
Commissioner Egan?
Aye.
Commissioner Heidi absent. Commissioner Todd?
Yes.
Commissioner Young? Yes. President Jenner?
Yes.